Hi guys, so today I'm going to do another tag and I'm going to do the first tag, and I originally saw it on Joey Gracefa's channel. His last name is Graceffa. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. This is a pretty short video. So my first tweet and when. So my first tweet on my personal account was April 17th of 2009, and it was really kind of weird. It was looking for friends. My first tweet on my Twitter connected to my YouTube channel was November 6th, 2014, and it says, watching at Republic of Doyle like hashtag good Newfie gal. So obviously in the last 4 years I've learned a little bit about how to use the @ and the hashtag. Still don't really know it a ton, and I mostly use Twitter as a way to let you guys know that I've produced new videos. But anyways, first YouTube videos. So the very first YouTube video that I ever made, that I can remember at least, I think I might have made some when YouTube first came out, but it was last summer. So the summer of 2014, I did the LS Ice Bucket Challenge in support of my mother-in-law. My first YouTube video for this channel was, I made the video one of things I was going to do, and then the first one I did in person was what you can expect from my channel. First channel I subscribed to, I believe that was the Candid Mummy channel, Jenny over on Candid Mummy. I love her channel. But it might have also been Jamie at the Not So Ordinary Wife, because I really enjoy her too. So I can't remember which one I subscribed to first. They probably subscribed very close to each other. First Facebook for profile picture was actually this. It wasn't a picture of me at all. It was like purple woods, because purple's my favorite color. Do you still talk to your first love? I do, mostly on Facebook because we live really far away from each other. But but I do still talk to Andrew, and we still support each other through stuff that we're going through. So, we lost a really good friend that he actually was roommates with a few years ago, and so I talked to him a lot then, but I talked to him in general, just not every day or anything like that, and not really on the phone. I'm hoping to see him actually when I go home this year though. First alcoholic beverage. Probably gonna say I stole some of my mom's slush. She used to make this slush thing with vodka, peach juice, and I don't know what, and then you put it in the freezer, and then of course the vodka doesn't completely freeze because alcohol doesn't freeze, so then you scrape it out and it's like slushy. It's like a slushy you get from 7-Eleven or whatever, but it's alcoholic. I'd say that's probably the first thing because I probably stole it from my mom. First job was Subway. First car, I have this actually figured out for another tag. I believe it was a green, yes, it was a green Dodge Spirit. It's the first one I owned completely on my own. I had gray station wagon before that. That was my dad's that I used all the time. But the first one I owned was a green Dodge Spirit. First person you texted today and why? So it was my husband. And I texted him, okay, well, good luck. And that was after he was supposed to be going out tonight. And he texted me when he got to work this morning saying, no movie tonight, LASIK. Oh, sorry, guys. LASIK appointment this afternoon, which we both forgot about last night. He was supposed to be going to a movie with one of his friends. So the first text I sent today was, oh yeah, well, good luck. So he's actually at his appointment right now, so fingers crossed that he gets approved for LASIK, because he has really bad eyes, so we're not sure if he'll get approved. First person you thought of this morning, Probably my Grammy. I think about her usually first thing in the morning because her nurse comes like 5 o'clock in the morning my time. So by the time I get up, she's already had her nurse and she's there by herself usually. And so yeah, I would say that's probably right. First grade teacher, Mrs. Rathbun. First airplane ride. I believe that was no, there has to be one before this, but the first one I can remember is to Ottawa in grade 11. I was in this program called the Key Club. It's connected to the Kiwanis Club. It's like the youth version, and we went there for a conference. But I'm sure I was on a plane before then, but I don't remember it. My first best friend was Michelle Burke, who passed away when I was in grade 9. First sleepover. Didn't really have a lot of sleepovers. I was a bit of a loner as a kid. First sleepover was probably with my grandparents. First thing I did this morning. What did I do this? Oh, I cleaned the bathrooms. First thing I did this morning was clean the bathrooms. First concert I went to, Celine Dion. First broken bone, I believe. No, I broke bones. I don't remember. I blocked a lot of stuff up, but this hand was in hard cast and then soft cast, grade 4 and 5, because I broke my wrist. And that's why I had to learn to write with this hand. I've talked about that in other videos. It's the first one I remember breaking, but I know I broke bones before that. First piercing was my earrings that I've had since I was 6 months. First movie I remember seeing. I don't even know. Probably some sort of Disney movie. Yeah, I'm not really sure. First detention in school. Grade 2 for beating up a boy for making fun of someone. First roommate was my sister Erin. A year out of university, 2 years out of high school. My first year of university, no, it was my first year of university. So it was the first year out of high school. I lived with my sister Erin. I don't know why they stick this one in here, but if you could have one wish, my one wish would probably be to end ALS, find a cure, or at the very least to find out what ALS is all about, because it's just a totally debilitating disease that they know absolutely nothing about. And then if you go into the type my mother-in-law has, which I haven't really talked a whole lot about her, and I will at some point do a video about it, but I'm still a little fresh. She's the section of it that's 0.5% of people have it, and that's the one that absolutely nothing's known about. ALS in general, there's not a lot known about. So I mean, I would love to cure ALS, but I mean, that's a pretty big, lofty goal that unfortunately I probably won't see in my lifetime. But I think finding out more about it, I don't know why we can't, do research now. People, it's supposed to be 3 to 5 years. They won't do research because it's such a short life expectancy. But if you test the people that are 3 to 5 years now and do research, then the next 3 to 5 years, wouldn't that help you treat the next generation of people? Anyways, first sport you played. I played t-ball before I was in school, and then primary in grade 1. I started swimming lessons when I was just over 1 year old. And the first sport I played in high school junior high. It was junior high and high school. It was volleyball, grade 7, 8, 9, 10, and half of 11 before I hurt my knee. First thing you do when you get home, first thing I do by far when I get home is change into comfortable clothes. And it's not that I don't like being in dress clothes. In fact, I love it. It's just being around my cats with dress clothes on is not always a good idea because their little claws can get into stuff. So I always put on like lounger pants and just a shirt that is still nice if someone came over, but if they poke a hole in it, it's not a big deal. My first kiss, I don't remember my first kiss. The first person, and this is gonna sound stupid because I obviously kissed someone before I was in grade 7, grade 7, but would be my first love, which was Andrew. But I had to have kissed someone when I was little. I just don't remember. So, I know on a couple occasions I was kissing cousins, but that's kind of weird. Yep. So that's all for this tag, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.